Donald Trump wants to make co-president Elon Musk an SGE, that's fine. But no way should Elon Musk be able to make billions of dollars off it. So I introduced a new bill to crack down on these conflicts of interest and to create stronger ethics rules for Elon Musk and all SGEs. That way, when the government awards SpaceX with a $6 billion contract, yes, that really actually happened, Musk won't be able to talk with the Space Force or any other agency that holds contracts with his company.
What is Elon Musk's endgame? And we have not seen people interview him fairly. They're either incredibly hostile to him, like you saw with Don Lemon, or they're too friendly to him, and which they just see him as a superhero. And I would actually like to see someone sit down and flesh out what Elon Musk actually believes. What is his goal? What is he trying to contribute? Because I don't think you can say that you are a conservative if you are not ultimately trying to conserve the nuclear family unit. And I don't think that he's trying to do any of those things.
According to a new poll from the Silver Bulletin, Elon Musk's public approval has plummeted. 53.5% of Americans now view him unfavorably, compared to just 38% a year ago. That's a dramatic swing for someone who was once celebrated as the genius behind Tesla, SpaceX, and PayPal. But what changed? How did Musk go from being Silicon Valley's golden boy to public enemy number one, at least in the eyes of the political left?
Look, it's bad enough that Elon Musk and DOGE are taking a chainsaw to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and trying to gut the agency that makes sure that we're safe to fly in airplanes. We're making sure he can't do all of that while he's also lining his own pocket to the tune of billions of dollars. Seems a little more fair.
And so we're now seeing that, okay, maybe this is about AI for him. Maybe this is about data collection for him. Maybe this is about him wanting to be the first person and getting a leg into federal governments so that he can do things that are on a larger scale in terms of artificial intelligence. I don't know the answer to that. And not knowing the answer to that made me uncomfortable when people did what we always speak against, which is essentially turn him into a celebrity, that worship him like he's Taylor Swift and think that because he's got tons of money and bought X, that he's now suddenly allowed to direct us on politics. I just am not into celebrity worship culture.
Candace Owens has a theory, and she's not holding back. In a fiery segment on her podcast, Owens claimed the left's obsession with tearing Musk down isn't really about his business decisions or tweets. It's about power, control, and ideology. According to her, Musk is one of the few billionaires who refuses to play by the progressive elite's rulebook, and for that, he's become a target. So why exactly is the left so determined to cancel Elon Musk? Is it about his politics, his platform, or the fact that he's building influence outside of their control? Today, we dive into the battle between Musk and the left and explore why Candace Owens believes it's one of the biggest ideological clashes of our time.
And the system that makes sure that you get the tax refund that you're owed has been taken over by Elon Musk. And every organization from your state government that uses federal money on that bridge project to the local Head Start that takes care of little kids while their mommies and daddies go to work is now at the mercy of Elon Musk. Elon just grabbed the controls of our whole payment system, demanding the power to turn it on for his friends or turn it off for anyone he doesn't like. Now, there's a second problem here. It's not just payments from the federal government that are now in Elon's control. Elon and his handful of friends now have full access to your personal and financial information that's in the system.
Elon Musk is one of the most polarizing figures in America today. To some, he's a revolutionary, a bold thinker pushing humanity toward a future of innovation and independence. To others, he's a threat, an unfiltered billionaire who says what he wants, challenges institutions, and isn't afraid to disrupt the status quo. That duality is exactly what makes him both admired and feared. Candace Owens has long praised Musk for standing up against what she calls the cultural gatekeepers of the left. His purchase of X, formerly Twitter, his vocal defense of free speech, and his disdain for woke ideology have positioned him as a powerful figure in conservative circles. Meanwhile, progressives have accused him of promoting misinformation, union busting, and giving platforms to controversial voices. In a media environment where most billionaires align quietly with leftist causes or keep a low political profile, Musk is the outlier. He doesn't just avoid the liberal echo chamber, he challenges it head-on. And in 2025, with Musk's increasing influence in government tech and public discourse, that challenge has turned into open warfare. The core of the controversy stems from Musk's high-profile business moves and political statements. His acquisition of Twitter in 2022, now rebranded as X, was a watershed moment. Almost immediately, he reinstated banned accounts, rolled back censorship policies, and criticized the company's previous ties to government narrative enforcement. For the left, this was sacrilege. But it wasn't just social media that ruffled feathers. Musk has openly criticized Democrats' positions on immigration, DEI programs, ESG investing, and gender ideology. He's called out vaccine mandates, questioned media bias, and gone toe-to-toe with politicians like Elizabeth Warren and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. To his critics, these aren't just opinions, they're acts of defiance that threaten their ideological stronghold. Then there's Musk's role as head of the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, a Trump-era tech reform initiative. Under his guidance, DOGE has pushed for sweeping deregulation and the automation of federal departments. Unions and progressives see this as a direct attack on government workers and public sector protections. The narrative being pushed? That Musk is a tech tyrant, drunk on power and unchecked influence. Candace Owens has dissected this campaign of criticism point by point. On her show, she played clips of left-wing pundits labeling Musk a threat to democracy simply for restoring free speech policies. She also highlighted the hypocrisy of media figures who praised billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, but suddenly view wealth and power as dangerous when Musk expresses right-leaning views. Owens went further, citing specific examples. How legacy outlets mischaracterized Musk's tweets about vaccine hesitancy, how labor activists twisted comments about Tesla factories to paint him as anti-worker, and how progressives celebrated censorship, so long as it silenced voices they opposed. She argues the real issue isn't Musk's money or ego, it's that he refuses to conform to elite orthodoxy. She also pointed out how the Musk hate train accelerated after he began supporting independent journalism and criticizing corporate media. From canceling mainstream advertisers to boosting Substack-style platforms, Musk has directly threatened the gatekeepers of the traditional narrative. According to Owens, that's the real reason the left wants him silenced, because he's empowering the average person to think for themselves. The breaking point came when Musk publicly released the Twitter files, a series of internal documents revealing how Twitter had collaborated with federal agencies to suppress dissenting voices during COVID and the 2020 election. Owens called this the red pill moment for millions of Americans who suddenly saw how deeply politics and tech had become intertwined. The files exposed everything from shadow banning to back-channel communications between Twitter and government officials. Musk's transparency infuriated the left, who accused him of endangering national security. But to conservatives and to Owens, it was a moment of vindication. For them, it proved everything they had suspected. The elites were controlling the conversation, and Musk just blew it all wide open. This moment didn't just deepen the divide, it defined it. It cemented Musk's status as a political lightning rod and turned him into a symbol of rebellion against institutional control. Owens argues that after the Twitter files, the left shifted from criticizing Musk to actively trying to destroy him, financially, reputationally, and politically. So, where does all of this leave Elon Musk? Is he a rogue genius defending free speech and individual liberty? Or a reckless billionaire throwing gasoline on an already divided nation? The answer depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain, his presence in the political arena is impossible to ignore. Candace Owens believes the left's obsession with Musk isn't just about policy, it's about power. Musk threatens their hold on tech, on information, and most of all, on influence. By refusing to play by their rules, he's become the enemy. And in doing so, he's exposed the fragile foundation of their ideology. As the cultural battlefield heats up heading into the 2026 elections, one thing's for sure, the war over Elon Musk is far from over. Whether you admire him or oppose him, his ability to challenge the establishment is reshaping the political landscape in real time. What do you think? Is Elon Musk being unfairly targeted, or is the criticism warranted? Is Candace Owens onto something, or is this just more political theater? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your take. Hit that bell so you never miss the next power play, protest, or political twist.